Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue Patreon week. In order to get through all 7 videos before the end of the month, I'll be doing a video a day for this week, then back to our normally scheduled Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. Now, today's video was brought to us by Phoenix of Ice. Phoenix of Ice requested a deck built around a custom commander card. As always, I've got a backup commander just in case your playgroup doesn't allow custom commanders. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. I've been very happy with the growth this channel has had so far, and I'm excited to see where we're going. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. The custom card Phoenix of Ice came up with is called Azalisyka, Flower of Webs. It is a 4/6 legendary spider plant with reach, lifelink, and death touch. It also says that creatures with flying cannot have or gain indestructible. Additionally, whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield, Azalisyka, Flower of Webs fights it. Sounds like Phoenix of Ice really hates Archangel Lapison. That's okay. Cute stuff does too. The backup commander I chose for this deck was Namada, Primeval Warden. Namada is a 4-mana 3/4 legendary treefolk with reach. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When we do, we create a 1/1 green sapperling creature token. We can also pay a green and sacrifice a sapperling to give Namada +2/+2 until end of turn. Or we can pay 2 mana and sacrifice 2 sapperlings to draw a card. Now, Phoenix of Ice specifically requested a plant tribal deck, and that the deck have a budget of only $100. The problem was, when I went to go look at plants and Magic, there weren't enough that I got excited about. So I decided to not just go for plants, but also trees and mushrooms. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. To start, we've got Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Woodland Chasm, Haunted Mire, Temple of Malady, Dark Moss Bridge, Golgari Guildgate, Golgari Rot Farm, Witherbloom Campus, Jungle Hollow, Bojuka Bog, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 18 Forests, and 6 Swamps. In keeping with our theme, we've got Eleusinian Caridid, Sylvan Caridid, Wall of Roots, Topiary Stomper, Rampant Rejuvenator, Vine Trellis, Utopia Tree, Utopia Mycon, and Ezroot Channeler. We're also running Soul Ring, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, and Kodama's Reach. Continuing with our theme, we've got Wall of Blossoms, Gatecreeper Vine, and Fungal Rebirth. I know that Beast Whisperer isn't a plant, mushroom, or tree, but it's fine. He'll draw us a lot of cards. We're also running Shamanic Revelation, Harmonize, Read the Bones, Sign in Blood, Journey to Eternity, and Painful Lesson. Finally, Diabolic Tutor and Deathreap Ritual as tutors. Our on-theme interaction consists of Wickerbough Elder and Woodfall Primus, but we're also running Necrogenesis, Putrefy, Beast Within, Reclamation Sage, Abrupt Decay, Casualties of War, Naturalize, Feed the Swarm, Return to Nature, Primal Command, Golgari Charm, and Swiftfoot Boots. Culling Ritual can win us the game out of nowhere, while Black Sun Zenith is an amazing magic card that should see a lot more play, but gets overshadowed by other more expensive board wipes. Finally, the core of our deck. Our plants consist of Jowdy Offshoot, Genesis Hydra, Heartwood Storyteller, Tree of Perdition, Dormant Grove, Mycoloth, Phytotitan, and Cultivator Colossus. Our trees consist of Scurry Oak, Ancient Lumberknot, Witherbloom Pledge Mage, and Great Oak Guardian. Our mushrooms consist of Slimefoot the Stowaway, Fungal Sprouting, Felonite Hermit, and Spore Mount. And though they're not technically mushrooms, we are running a Verdant Embrace and Verdant Force. Finally, Overrun and Sylvan Anthem to round out our deck and make our plants even more overwhelming. So let's take a look at our completed deck and compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources split between 38 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. A little high, but we have some high mana cost spells in our deck, so it's fine. 10 pieces of card advantage, plus 2 tutors. 13 pieces of spot removal. 2 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate. 1 sudden I win card in Overrun. So our deck checks all the boxes and is a blast to play. Lots of shenanigans, lots of paths to victory. We can sit back and protect ourselves from armies of flyers, we have lots of mana to recast our commander as needed, and we can build a giant army of saplings and then kill our opponents with a huge overrun. All in all, I'm very happy with this deck. Do you have a plant tribal deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Jiraiya, Waffles, Muffins, Casey, Danny, Nick, Marcus, Black Dragon, Phoenix of Ice, Daniel, and Kyo. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.